Okay, hi, welcome to STEM Futures. This is another video going through calculations in physics. I've got an example of a GCSE AQA higher style physics question. I'm just going to go through it. So this is unique. It's not actually from a paper, but it's very similar to what you would get. Okay, so we have a skateboarder with mass 50 kilograms. When the skateboarder lands on the ground, they take 0.25 seconds to come to rest. During the time, the ground exerts an average force of 1200 newtons on them. Calculate the velocity of the skateboarder just before they touch the ground. Use the physics equation sheet. So if you look through the equation sheet, just up a little bit, you'll find that you've got an equation that says force equals change in momentum over time taken. Now the more useful part is actually the formula with variables that is written next to it. Okay, and this is because it combines the formula for changing momentum with the formula above. So we've got an expression for changing momentum. So those little triangles, they're delta symbols, they mean change. So what this means is the capital F is force equals, then the small m, that's mass, the delta V, that is change in velocity, over delta T, which is change in time. Okay, so in this question we are given the change in time is 0.25 seconds, that's how long they take to come to rest. We're given the force, that's 1200 newtons. So let's start filling in some. 1200, that's our force. We're given the mass up here, so that's 50 times our change in velocity. I'm going to leave that as a V, because that is actually what we're trying to find. It says calculate the velocity just before they touch the ground. Okay, and then our change in time is 0.25. So the reason that I said the change in velocity is just the velocity, well, the change in velocity here is, well, it's going down to 0, so the change is actually the same as the value the velocity starts at. So now we just need to rearrange. So multiply both sides by a quarter. And you have a calculator, so you don't need to do this manually, but multiplying by a quarter is the same as dividing by 4, so that gives us 300 equals 50V. Don't bother with the multiply sign now. And then divide by 50. Again, we're doing this on both sides. We're solving an equation. We've got to balance. So divide by 50. What we've got? We've got 6. So V is 6 meters per second. And that is your answer.